There you go, folks. It might be little, but it's a semi start to the show. No, don't do that. Good morning, guys. Thank you for tuning in to your Lake Fork Guide. We're out here on old Lake Fork, the Goat Lake as we like to call it. It's an awesome time of year to be here. Shatter spawn a little bit. It's the month of May. The water's finally getting up over 70 degrees and stabilizing at that point. That being said, we've got some challenges going on in the way of rain. Now, normally water doesn't bother fish too much, but when you get as much as we've had, it can affect things a little bit. So we're gonna get out here this morning, try to handle some shad spawn, might do some sight fishing, might do some deep water fishing. Really don't know what's gonna happen. In the month of May, there's about a million different ways to catch them. So if you guys wanna find out how we do it, y'all stay tuned. There we go. Hey, we're moving the right direction. Oh goodness, that line's slick. It's wet, my hands are wet. All right, still not what we're looking for, but it is a little bit bigger. Let's keep moving in that direction this morning. Oh no. Well, folks, let that be a lesson. You might ought to retie every once in a while after several days of shad spawn fishing. You should probably go ahead and retie that knot. There he was trying to throw my bait. Hey, good news is it's topwater. Maybe my bait will float up here in a second when he shakes it loose. I get my bait back. Another little one. That one looked, felt, act, sounded like a little one there. That dude ate it though, Jack. Talking about good grief. We're liable to need a certified surgeon to get this one out of here, folks. There we go. Another little guy. It's a shame, the one that I think was a decent one, I don't know. Maybe it was a sand bass jumping in the background, but if it was, a big old sand bass. But the one that I think was a little better quality fish is the one that broke us off. But hey, we getting bit pretty darn quick this morning, so I love the shad spawn. Shad spawn is so freaking cool, man. So cool. Oh my God. What is this? We're going the wrong direction now, folks. What on earth? Have mercy. That little dude right there better watch himself. There's things out here that'll eat his butt. Hey, there's a decent one. All right, just kind of. Y'all saw him jumping, right? Y'all saw him jumping, right? I'm only gonna catch dinks today. Well, I'm only gonna land dinks. I'm gonna hook good ones. Maybe break them off, you know, shake them off. Pre-fishing for a tournament, I guess. I gotta give myself my own guide disclaimer. Some of you guys out there that have been on trips with me, you'll have heard this before. When you perform like this, I always tell you I gotta give you my guide disclaimer and say that, you know, I can take you to the fish, but I can't catch them for you. I guess I need to give myself my own disclaimer. I can take myself to the fish, but I can't catch them for myself. I don't know. I'm not a math major. We having fun anyway, though. Oh, now that is an aggressive future Lake Fork stud right there, folks. This is a new personal best on the Your Lake Fork Guide YouTube channel. We're gonna train this one young. Give him a little ear scratch right there. Hopefully he waits a pretty good long while before he comes back to see us. That is about the cutest little thing that we have ever featured on this channel right there. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Unbelievable. No, did you find you one on the bed back there?
I think it's that same one we saw.
Come up here so the people can see it, because you got some explaining to do, Lucy. All right, first show them the fish.
It is.
We're on that pig patrol today, folks. Not hogs, but pigs. You know what I mean? Hey, go ahead and let that fish go. Now explain to the people why you weren't here for the intro or that first session of fish catching goodness.
Slept through my alarm. My wife's birthday was last night. Took her out. Might have been overserved, might not have.
You got overserved.
And
that does happen sometimes.
Set my alarm for 3:30 and woke up at 6 and called you.
That's right.
So that's what you get when you miss the dinner bell.
Yeah.
You get them little ones.
That's it. Well, I didn't catch much any bigger than that, so you didn't miss much. But I've said it before, folks. I'll say it again. I really got to work on my list of friends.
That ain't no lie.
Well, in case you've been sleeping under a rock somewhere as far as the world of bass fishing goes, the Bassmaster Elite Series just finished up a tournament here on Lake Fork. Big shout out to the COBB, Brandon Cobb, with an awesome win, 114 pounds over 4 days of weighing in fish. Now, that's a great weight. That's an outstanding weight. It's an awesome weight. Anytime you break Century Club in 4-day tournament, that's amazing. It doesn't really happen that often. Here's the deal though, folks. Lake Fork has been experiencing some extreme weather, extreme rain, extreme cold for this time of year. Our water temps are way behind what they normally are. Fish are normally starting to group up offshore. There's normally a bunch of fish really feeding heavily up shallow. And now, right now, it's more sporadic spurts because nothing's consistent. Because A, every time it tries to warm up, the water cools back off. And B, the water level keeps changing. They keep dropping the lake, then it'll rain a bunch, the lake will go back up over full pool, then they'll drop it a bunch, and then that's just not normal here at Lake Fork. This is a very stable lake. So these guys were throwing an amazing amount of curveballs, and they did an amazing job of executing and really still showing kind of what swims in Lake Fork. The only thing I can say is it's kind of a shame that the conditions didn't line up just a little bit better, because the fish that are swimming in this lake right now, we've had so many healthy spawns, it's unbelievable. And I truly feel like the all-time record would have went down if we had just a little bit of stable conditions. The week before that we had some, and man, there was some big fish getting caught by pretty much every guide on the lake. But awesome job, Brandon Cobb. Congratulations, man. That was an amazing performance by you. You made some awesome adjustments in that deal, and it sure was a lot of fun to watch.
You gotta be pretty good to catch a brim on a flipping hook.
This would be a first for the Your Lake Fork Guide YouTube channel right here. That is a first ever on the Your Lake Fork Guide YouTube. Hey, we could put him on a hook.
That's right.
We might throw him alive, we'll throw him out deep later, see what happens. I'm just kidding, of course, folks. You always hear us talking about throwing green pumpkin colors on this channel. We throw a lot of green pumpkin with blue flake, green pumpkin with red flake, watermelon. If you can't tell looking at that, browns and greens, that's all you gotta throw. Browns and greens. Boy, Nut. Nut, you gotta get up here on front deck, homie.
Yeah. That's one right there.
That's a better one. Show the folks at home little doubles. There you go, folks at home. Little twofer. They ain't big, but two at a time I ain't gonna complain about.
No.
Did you see that?
out of the way too, wasn't he?
As he hopped out, he bit it and then swam out with it. As the bait hopped out, he bit it and swam out with it. I just couldn't, he was swimming at me so fast I couldn't get caught up to him to set the hook. You know, sucker got me. He whooped me, Nut. He whooped me. Oh, it might be a little better one. Get up out of there. Ain't that much better. He's just a good one. It's a solid one.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
There's your old punching fish, folks at home. Man, it don't get no better than that. Dude, he's in that grass. You gotta get him. Golly. If y'all can't tell, I really enjoy punching. Get him, Nut. There you go, bud. Get you some, player. That's a good one, dude.
And the vine.
Yeah, and the vine. Bring it on up here, show the folks at home, my man. It's a little butterball. Mr. Nutman with a good one from the back of the boat. The old back decker.
Little head scratch for a little fatty.
There you go. Scratch some ears, son. They're gonna come back and see you when they get bigger.
Right.
You should have seen that monster I scratched the ears on before you got here this morning. We had a new personal best today, Nut, that you weren't aware of. We had a new personal best for the smallest fish ever caught on the Year Lake Fort Guide channel. And freaking first time bluegill. We're setting records today, Jack. Go fish offshore on Lake Fork, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Back to the shallows I go. Well, folks, Lake Fork has decided it does not want us here any longer. She's got angry and upset, and I'm soaking wet. Nut, so no, put that do-rag back on, boy. No, you gotta put the do-rag back on, because here's the deal, Nut. You're about to win an award. Mr. Kelly Nut is winning the first ever best dressed appearance on your Lake Fort Guide right there. Earlier y'all saw the sleeveless shirt, the do-rag.
Have to keep that head covered.
You might say he's coming in hot, folks, which he always says. Hey, buddy, thank you.
Man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for letting me come out.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a good time. A little bit of a punching bite starting to get started here. That usually goes through most of the summer. So if that looks like something you might be into, you might want to pick up the punching rig. You also might want to go download the Fish Life app. Subscribe to Lake Fork, where I'll be updating the new spots where you guys can go out there, get some of that punching done, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting right.
Boy, told me. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic we won't go into. All right, mainly, most of all, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.